What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Samuraii Radio Sports Network, and you see it by the title. We are talking about Samuraii Radio's top 10 teams in the NFL. We're going to get this one started off very quickly. At number 10, we have the Miami Dolphins, currently riding a 6-game winning streak. The Dolphins have finally proven themselves to be a team that can win in the clutch. You've seen it 3 weeks in a row now, both against the Chargers, the Rams, and now the Niners. So definitely the Dolphins finally getting some string of wins together, but they're going to have to get better as they play Baltimore this week, which is going to be a playoff game, so we'll have to see what the Dolphins can do. At number 9, this might come to a shock for some of you, but I have the Seattle Seahawks. A little lower than some people think, but the Seattle Seahawks, my number 9 team, they haven't shown me a lot this year. They haven't shown me why I should have them any higher. And I have the Seahawks at 9. I just don't like the team. I think Russell Wilson's having a lot of struggles right now. If the Dolphins had beat them earlier in the year, I'd have them below the Dolphins, maybe even out of my top 10. Now, at the number 8 spot in the Samuraii Radio NFL Power Rankings after Week 13, I have the Baltimore Ravens. Now, a lot of people are going to be concerning of why I have the Ravens in there and not another team, but I think the Ravens are definitely higher than the Seahawks at this point. And if the Dolphins end up being the Ravens and some of these teams stumble, expect the Dolphins to go higher, especially the Seahawks as well. But any of those bottom 3 teams there, the Ravens, the Seahawks, or the Dolphins, any of them could drop out after this week. But I think the Ravens have the top 2 safeties in the league ever since Ladarius Webb has pushed back from corner to safety, and the pick of Eric Weddle has been great. Justin Tucker is probably the MVP of the league for the Ravens. He's just got a leg that's absolutely insane. Ravens, number 8. Number 7, the New York Football Giants. So I have the Giants moving up here. Last week in my rankings, which I didn't post on YouTube, but I have my rankings with me. Last week on my rankings, the Giants weren't even in it, and neither were the Dolphins. And so it was very tough for me to push them in and to bump some teams out, but this week showed me why certain teams should be bumped out for them or bumped below. So Giants have been playing great football. Eli's been pretty fucking good. Rashad Jennings is finally getting to his normal self. They're going to expect Shane Vereen back soon. I don't understand why they're not paying Paul Perkins. I think Paul Perkins might be hurt. I'm not too sure. Haven't been following the Giants as closely this year. And then I just think their defense is finally getting to the quarterback. Took a while for that tandem of expensive contracts to do what they need to do, but they've finally been doing it. It was a close one against the Browns. It really was, and it could have gone either way, but they're able to get the job done. So they stay at number 7. Now at number 6, I have the Detroit Lions. So I have the Detroit Lions above the Giants, and the Detroit Lions are a team that I think a lot of people are sleeping on. I don't think a lot of people have a lot of really trust in this Detroit Lions team, but they're 7-4 right now, and I think they really are going to be pretty fucking good in the playoffs when they make it. We'll have to see. I think they can win a round, maybe even 2. That would be pretty shocking, but I think they can win a round or 2 and maybe get to that conference championship. But I think the Lions, are playing very good football. Now the top 5. At 5, I have the Atlanta Falcons. Now, I told you guys earlier in the year, probably in like the week 4, that I said that Matt Ryan was my pick for MVP. And I still think that Matt Ryan is my pick for MVP. It doesn't matter how many people have been playing so far, how the season's gone through. I still think Matt Ryan is my pick for MVP. Unless something changes this week, through 13 weeks, I still have Matt Ryan as my MVP leader. Falcons are playing great. They're coming out of a bye, and they're 7-4, and I just think that they're very good. But with the loss of Desmond Trufant, this could be a pretty shaky time for them. Now at number 4, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs now at 8-3, and it's getting to the ladder of the teams where you could really sit them anywhere, and you guys might be shocked with how I have them laid out. But at 4, I have the Kansas City Chiefs. I think they're playing great football. When they get D Ford 100% healthy, and he's paired up with Justin Houston, that's going to be a 3-4 pass rush that's just going to be out of this world. So we'll have to see what happened there. Cairo Santos luckily got that win against the fucking Broncos. But we'll have to see what happens there. Lucky kick. At number 3, and this is where it's going to come to a shot to you, a lot of people, this top 3. You already know it's going to be Raiders, Patriots, Cowboys. That's going to be my top 3 right there. They're going to be anywhere out. So, at number 3, I have the New England Patriots. Yes, I had the New England Patriots as my 3rd best team in the league at 9-2. And I'll tell you why. This week against the Jets was horrendous. Now, good teams find ways to win those games, but that was horrendous. They should have blown out the Jets. The Jets are a horrible team. Horrendous. Patriots dropped to the 3. Now, at number 2, once again, going to come to a shock for a lot of people. I have the Dallas Cowboys at 10-1. Dallas Cowboys coming off of 10 straight victories after a 1-point loss to the New York Giants. I have them as my number 2 team in the NFL. I just calls it how I sees it. They didn't have a single sack against the Redskins. Their defense is one of the worst in the league. They have zero to little pass rush at all. They're not getting to the quarterback. It's all just based off of that offense and that offensive line. But when they face a good defense and when they face a good offense, like the Falcons, like the Giants, like the Seahawks, that NFC, they have great offenses. The Lions, great offense. The Redskins, they're not even my top 10, but they have a great offense. When they start facing those NFC teams with great offenses, it's going to come to that point where their defense is not going to be able to hold up. And that's why I have the Oakland Raiders as my number 1 team in the NFL. The Raiders are 9-2, but I still think that they are the best team in the NFL. Reason being, their defense, they've been struggling just like the Dallas Cowboys have. So you could argue that the Raiders should be 2 and the Cowboys should be 1. But the Raiders have a pass rush. The Raiders have Khalil Mack. They can make a quarterback pressure like no other. I think if that pass rush can solidify itself a little more and the DBs can get healthy and play to a higher potential, they will be the best team in the NFL. And that's why, with the potential that they have to be the best team, is why I have them at 1 and the Cowboys at 2. Now, you guys might disagree with me. I am wanting you to put your top 10 teams. If you want to go top 15, you can do that too. But you do top 10 teams in the NFL after week 13. I want you guys to put in the comment below. We want to start a conversation here. That's the whole point for me and this channel, is to start a conversation about football. That's what I want to do. That's what I aim to do, is to have a conversation, especially with you guys in the comment section down below. So, all of you guys, I hope you did very much enjoy this video. If you have not already, subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more videos now daily as my schedule is starting to clear up. So, I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, once again, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember to put your top 10 NFL teams down below in the comments. Peace.